Hey y'all, it's Shanta J, and today I will be talking about how we are never alone. I know sometimes we go through things and we feel like we're the only person in the world who's going through it, or we feel like no one has felt it the way that we have felt it, which may be true, but I just wanted to talk about that today just to, whoever needs it out there, just let them know that we are not alone. We all go through the same things, we all deal with the same things, we all encounter the same things, just in a different way at different times and just with different people. So we're going to be talking about that today, and so let's get into the topic. Okay, so the thing that inspired this topic was I was on TikTok. I know, crazy. And I was just, how you watch TikTok and you can go in the comments and you will think something, right? And then as soon as you get to the comments, you're like, bro, I literally just said that in my head. It's kind of like we all have the same, like, human conscious a little bit. Like, we're all just like, did I say that word right? Conscious? Anyway. It's like we all be thinking the same thing, and it just made me think, like, we are all the same person, just in a different body, with a different reality, or in a different reality, around different people, in a different environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have the same mind a little bit. Like, we're all the same. So that's what inspired the topic. And yeah, so for this week's video, it kind of ties into last week's video with the whole the power of being vulnerable and vulnerability, because again, like, we all go through the same things, just at different times. And like, sometimes when we go through things, we just feel like we're the only one who's going through it. We're the only one who's ever felt like this or felt this way. And like I said last week, like, you don't have to deal with things alone. You don't have to go through things alone, because you never know who can relate to you, or who's been through what you've been through. You know what I mean? So one of the things I just wanted to highlight was closed mouths, kind of make your experience a little worse than it has to be. Because if you just go ahead and just share what you're going through, you never know who has been in that situation, who could possibly have advice for you, or who can relate to you, or who can just be a shoulder to cry on, or someone just to lean on. You know what I mean? Like, you just never know who can relate to you. And I feel like, once you express how you're feeling and what you're going through, it's like a weight, taken off your shoulder. So yeah, you never know. If you keep your mouth closed, you never know who can be there for you, or who can help you through that hard time. So the perspective that I have on this topic about just knowing that you are never alone, it kind of made me change my point of view in the sense of being vulnerable again, and just never knowing who you can relate to, or who has been in your shoes before. You know what I mean? Because they never know who has been there, or who can help you. So the thing that I'm offering up is, thinking that I have to handle things on my own. Like, I don't have to go through things alone. I don't have to sit and just dwell on things alone. Like, there can be someone out there who can help me. There can be someone out there who can help you. There's someone who can be there for you, who can give you advice, because you never know who has gone through the same things as you. So that's what I'm offering up this week. Just thinking that I just have to handle things by myself and go through things alone, because you don't have to. And I also like to ask a question: what would you do? So the question for today is, if you could give someone one thing to do that's yours, what would you give them? For me personally, I would let someone pay all my bills, or I will help them. Well, not help them, because I'm not helping, but I would have them like do a deep clean of like my house, my car, all that. Like, you gotta clean it head to toe. Vacuum, wash the windows. You got it for sure. And yeah, so that's this week's video. I know it's very short, but I just wanted to come in real quick and let you guys know that you are not alone. There's someone who's been there in your shoes before, has been in your predicament before, and you know, life doesn't have to feel that intense. Life isn't that deep. I know it can feel that deep, but that's just a feeling. And when you're going through things alone, life can feel so intense. It can feel like everything is coming down on you, but you got it. Open up, share what you're going through, talk to somebody. You don't have to handle everything by yourself. You don't have to go through things alone. And also, you're not alone. So yeah, that was this week's video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and also follow my social media. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. And yeah, at Shanta J. And thank you for watching. Bye.